Piece, Chapter 1059, the Captain Kobe incident. Starting things off with the cover page, we got Evan and Cat punching each other due to the gas, Caesar's hallucinogen gas. Caesar should have did this shit in Whole Cake like Roses and Whole Cake Roses and Punk Hazard. But we all know this is just a fleeting moment. A lot of people are shitting on Katakuri right now, but we buy the dip out here. The next thing that I want to talk about, kind of related to the cover page as well, is who are those two silhouettes? Because we know for a fact that it's not Ichiji or Reiju, because they showed up to already save their brothers, I believe, on Cacao Island. Next, we got Marco talking with Shanks. Again, Shanks is asking Marco to join his crew, but the way Marco's talking right here is like he's retired. He's sitting here talking about how he's old and worn out and he's tired of playing babysitter of Great Pirates. But him saying that he's tired of playing babysitter to the Great Pirates, you think back on it that he, he was hanging around. He's the right hand of Whitebeard. Shanks is always asking him to join. He's always helping him out. You can kind of throw Ace in there. And then you have, well, probably not Ace, because it's like actually a moniker where it says Great Pirate. And then we have Marco going to talk to Luffy, and he just said that Great Pirate thing, so you can kind of think back on that it applies to Luffy. The other thing with Marco is that he's actually heading to Sphinx Island, so it's actually very unlikely that the Straw Hats are gonna go to Sphinx Island like we thought. So we were all wrong. After the whole Marco thing, we have Yamato. I ain't even about to talk about that. It's just like Yamato cleanup right now at this point. Oda's just cleaning up her character. A lot of people are defending it. I'm just over it. Even Luffy was mad, like, dang, you yanked me around. I thought you were actually gonna join. Next, we got Amazon Lily, the meat and the potatoes of the chapter.
Nice.
Starting things off, we got Boa talking about how she wants to marry Luffy just to get away from all the drama. Shit, don't we all? Pause.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I was arguing with a friend the other day, that a pause invalidates any word thing that anyone says. I was arguing against it because I don't think it does. Anyways, the Blackbeard Pirates are back. Katori Devon wants to take Boa's head, and it's confirmed in a Virier card, volume 3, I believe, that she collects the heads of gorgeous women. And then we have Vasco Shot here, and Vasco Shot's on Demon Time. We ain't even gonna touch this because I ain't trying to get clapped by YouTube. Originally, I thought Vice Admiral Yamakiji was infatuated with Boa, but she wasn't even out there. And after seeing this, homie was definitely puffing on the gas. And then it's always a treat to see Boa and Blackbeard in action. And then on top of that, Boa turned a Vice Admiral. I was about to say his full name, but I couldn't find it quick enough. It's Yamakichi. I was about to say Yamaguchi. But Boa turned a Vice Admiral into a Blackbeard's Titanic captain to stone. And then now with Vasco Shot and Katori and Devon turn to stone, will Blackbeard find replacements? Or will we finally get a, what was it? I can't think of the specific word. Will we finally get a way for people to be freed from Boa's ability? Like, will we get a damn. I don't want to call it an antidote. It's whatever. But while on the note of Boa's abilities, her fruit in the hands of somebody else would work completely differently. Oda did say in the hands of someone else per se, like Kaido and apparently not Blackbeard, that the fruit would work differently. So say for Kaido's, it would be, if you fear this man, you would turn to stone. But in Blackbeard's sense, what would it be? Like how ugly you are you repulsed by Blackbeard? Do you fear Blackbeard? Because I would say more people fear Kaido than more people fear Blackbeard. And then we also get Boa's and Blackbeard's bounties in this chapter, both very high and both were very well deserved in my opinion, but also in the same spread. Kobe's collapsing, and then he's just like not knowing what to do at all, and that was upsetting me. But I know my guy Oda has big plans for Kobe, and as we said earlier, or as I said earlier, we buy the dip over here. Blackbeard defeating Boa so easily to me also shows just the difference in his abilities as a Yonko compared to everybody else. Not like Yonko against Yonko, but just like the status of Yonko and then everyone else below them. I know we just had the whole buggy thing, so it is still a meme, but we know who would be the Yonko of that group, because one of them would have been named a Yonko. So who do you think the world government would have put as the Yonko if they saw Crocodile, Buggy, and Mihawk all together? I'm thinking Crocodile. Also, on the note of Boa defeating, Boa so easily, I do know, his abilities was mainly hacks as well, because all he had to do was grab her or get her to touch his black hole. I think one of the funniest things in this chapter was Rayleigh pulling up, and then it had everyone shook. Blackbeard is extremely cautious for, I don't want to say no reason, because obviously he knows the reason, but he also does hate pain, and we don't know what his plans are, so he has reason to be extremely cautious. But Rayleigh even said that he would have lost to Blackbeard at the age that he is, but Blackbeard didn't even want to take the chance.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
And then here we are into post Amazon Lily assault. Ooh. And yes, I am calling that the Amazon Lily assault. Patent it, don't take my shit. But we find out here that Shaki, or Shakuyaku, was the ex-captain of the Kuja pirates from 2 generations ago. People had that theory, so big ups to you guys. But I, just like many others, have the same theory of that she was a part of the Rocks pirates. But now we do know why Garp was chasing her around. And then the 2 final things I want to touch on is Kobe getting captured and the new pacifistas. The new pacifistas model Seraphim, which I've been seeing people call PX Boa and PX Mihawk because they look just like them. I'm fucking with it. I just watched Cole's video. Cole was talking about calling them, what was it, Lou Mihawk, Lou Boa, but then you'd have to put that in everyone's name that gets that, and what if it doesn't sound correct? But still, on that note, the Marines have taken DNA from all of these people and cloned them, and I'm just like, mainly I'm shocked that they got Mihawk's DNA. I need to know how they're getting the DNA of these people. Some people were making jokes like when they were having that Warlord banquet, that's how they got Mihawk's DNA of him drinking from the cup. And then it also looks like his little clone has a copy of Yoru, or it's a sword that's shaped like Yoru, and that in itself is crazy. So can you pull his abilities? That's what's weird. And then them having Lunarian DNA is crazy. We all know this was going to happen because the flashback with King and his backstory with Kaido, and he was getting experimented on. And Kaido was getting both of them were getting experimented on, King and Kaido. Kaido broke out and then saved King. But we all know something big has to be coming if they were experimenting on Kaido. And then also we know that, what's his name, Vegapunk, he's been trying to recreate dragons. The biggest thing to me is these eyes. The eyes that they have. My eyes! I think the eyes were the most important things in this chapter. Like, hands down. I think it's gonna lead to something crazy. Boa having the stars in her eyes like she's from Black Star's clan. But I guess Fire Force would be better because the Lunarian DNA having fire powers. But where the hell did these eyes come from? And then Mihawk has eyes like Emu, or the PX Mihawk has eyes like Mihawk himself and Emu. And then a lot of people, including myself, always thought that the eyes were related to hockey. But now I'm starting to think, is it a race related thing? Is this a race that we haven't seen? Some people have been saying that, and then on the final note with Kobe, some people have been saying that Kobe and Blackbeard are in cahoots because of the Rocky Port incident. I can't see it. But what I can see is Kobe meeting up with Kuzan.
Yeah. 久しぶりだな.
For some sword action. But Kuzan being a part of the sword is still a theory. But I really think that it's true. This chapter was fire. It was all gas, no brakes. This chapter was super filling. I got the itis from that shit.
Mommy, I'm sleepy.
Oh, don't worry about that, little baby. That's just the itis.
8 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think of the chapter. Let me know any crazy theories you guys have. Let me know any eye theories that you guys have. But anyways, stay safe, make smart decisions. Do something nice for somebody, but don't break your back doing it. Do something selfish for yourself, but don't be an asshole doing it. And as always, take some time too.